Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20 plus years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you, and enjoy the video.
In this video, I show you how to remove and put back in a radiator fan on this 97 Intrepid. This vehicle's fan is working fine, so I do just take it out and put it back in. We do sell the replacement fan at 1AAuto.com, quality replacement part, delivered right to your door. Tools you'll need are 10 and 13 millimeter sockets with a ratchet and a 2-inch extension, as well as a couple of flat blade screwdrivers. First, you're going to remove 4 13 millimeter bolts on this top brace here. Fast forward here as we remove those bolts. Brace, pick it up, and you can actually just kind of put it right up and out of your way there. And now down in the center here, your 2 leads go in right here. Okay, and this one has, the lower one has a little tab underneath. I just clip that off with my finger. And kind of while you hold that, pull that one off. Okay, now on top there's just a couple little clips. Pry those off with a screwdriver. And then there are 4 bolts holding the radiator fan, 10 millimeter. 1, 2, and then over here 3 and 4 down there. Fast forward as I pry off those 2 clips. Okay, 10 millimeter socket, 2-inch extension, and a ratchet. Okay, and a super speed fast forward here as I just use my socket, ratchet, and extension and remove those bolts. And you would think that once you remove those bolts you could pull the radiator fan right out, but unfortunately, as you'll see, it's not quite that simple. There is another step. Okay, so the next step can be the most difficult. Where you took the bolts out of, okay, they actually have clipped on with these clips. I'm kind of showing you've already gotten this one off, but there's these clips that are clipped on like that. Okay, I'm not going to put this one all the way back on, and you can see the shape of that clip. You can see where it's kind of raised right there in the center. Okay, that locks it on there. So that's on towards the inside, the engine side. So you need to pry out that engine side and pull it off. Now, this vehicle has a good radiator fan. I'm just kind of doing this to show you. So I don't want to break the radiator fan, but one possibility is just breaking these tabs off and pulling the fan out. But you need to be careful that you don't break all these, because you want to be able to put it back together. So you can see down here, basically what you have to do is kind of use any method you can. And you can see I've got a screwdriver down low that's going in and prying up on the clip, and then this screwdriver prying out on the clip. So basically that's kind of the method you use to get the clips out. Okay, so prying up. And then off. You gotta be a little rough with them, but you can get them out. I actually ended up breaking the tab off of that one. What you'll want to do is squeeze them back together. And the reason they're like this is because this whole radiator fan and condenser assembly just kind of went in as one piece when they assembled it. So they use these as a way to kind of put it together initially. So this last one, what I'm doing is I'm getting the screwdriver in underneath. Okay. Now there's just like a fan assembly. Just try to kind of pull the whole fan assembly out of that clip. Okay. Just make sure I don't lose the clip now. Get that clip out. There's your fan up and out. Okay, reinstallation, reverse the procedure. Putting the old one back in because it works fine, and I'm not one to replace stuff that doesn't need to be replaced. Make sure you put it in with the connection down to the bottom. Okay, so we'll put it down in. Okay, I'm going to feed this side down in first. I think I'm getting caught up on here a little bit is the radiator overflow tube. Just need to get this over a little bit. Down in. Okay, once it's somewhat down in here, remember you need to get this ear back in behind that bracket that holds this tube. Okay, so you can see over here, I've got my clip on there and a bolt started into it. Okay, to get this top clip in that has this bracket in the way here, I put a screwdriver in there, and you can see basically I'm prying out on the bracket. And with this screwdriver, I'm both prying out on that bracket. Okay, now I should be able to get my clip in place here. Okay, and then I feed the clip down from the top. It goes in. Push that bracket back in place.
Okay, and I'll speed it up here as I tighten up those 4 10mm bolts. And as you can see, it's not really that difficult to repair. Those clips do add a degree of frustration, but it's basically prying them off and getting them back on. Okay, reach down in and reconnect the lead. Okay, so there you have it. We're going to speed up here. I put those two clips on and then put the upper radiator bar back down, put the bolts in, hand tighten them, and then tighten them with a ratchet. And as you can see, this is not a difficult repair other than those tabs that give you some frustration. And please feel free to check out 1AAuto.com. We do carry the brand new radiator fan for this vehicle. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.